Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Jose here. So what a crazy day. Today has been one of those days in where I say, whoever asks me, I say, hey, did you what do you did today in the market? And I come back and answer, buying the dip. That's what I did. Folks, this is one of the days where you want to buy the dip. You want to continue to consistently buy all the stocks that you really like, that you really believe they're a powerhouse for the future. And, you know, I have something interesting to say today. So, I heard today one very interesting thing, and is one of the things that you would do if you compare 1920s to 1975, and then you compare 1975 to 2020, and you compare the first two, and you're gonna say, okay, damn, from 1920, 25 to 1970, 75, things changed drastically. Like cars change, you know, horses disappear pretty much from the roads. You know, technology pretty much pushed it, especially when the rocket, you know, the designs for rockets, and then the race to the moon and all this. So pretty much changed a lot. The second thing I started to think is what happened between 1975 and 2020 is like not a lot of stuff changed on the streets, but a lot of stuff changed because we were probably focused on designing these things. So we were focused on technology. We're focused on, you know, that part of the coding, you know, making sure robots, you know, get better, and the technology behind power computing, chips, artificial intelligence, you know, self-driving technology, all those things. So I just want you to say that take these opportunities like happen today to take advantage of the companies that you think are going to change the future. For instance, I'm a believer that in 20 to 30 years, things are going to be very different on the streets, meaning there's going to be, you know, flying electric helicopters or drones. There's probably going to be, you know, self-driving cars that already exist, but they're going to be everywhere. Gas is probably going to disappear. Well, not entirely, but it's going to just drop. There's going to be a shift of money from that side of the energy business to the electric renewables business. And I just want to continue to reiterate that things are going to be changing the next decade and the next 20 years, and where things are going to be much different. So why do I start by saying this? Is because today I ended up buying Tesla. I ended up buying General Motors. I ended up buying my Peloton favorites. I ended up buying a lot of Palantir. And I'm going to show you why. So the first one that pretty much I ended up buying is I have my 2050 fund here. And, you know, I ended up buying Peloton. And why did I buy Peloton? It's because Peloton is a fantastic company. I bought the bike. It got delivered 2 days ago. And I gotta say that this bike, it's great. It's awesome. And, you know, the reason this thing is down today, it's because there's been a rotation because of the reopening stocks. But I honestly think that this Peloton is not gonna go anywhere. Okay, they're predicting they're gonna have 6 million subscribers for this year. Okay, this year alone, and that's gonna continue to grow. It's been on a downtrend. Okay. This is the 200 and this is the 50 day moving average. I use those two lines for bouncing points. This one, it crossed the 50 one time, then it bounced from there, and then it crossed it down. And I'm watching this very closely, in where I put an alert at 119. So if it hits 119, I'm gonna buy a little more, and if it hits 97 or 100, I'm gonna buy a little more. Expect this to bounce. I mean, all stocks bounce. This is essentially nothing has changed except that there's been a rotation. But you shouldn't go heavy on this one. You should just invest if you like it. I have the bike. I think it's awesome. The interface is great. I have never seen anything like this, and I'm not going back to a gym. Okay, if you tell me that I gotta go back to a gym because I like to go to a gym, things have changed, folks. I mean, I'm not going back to a gym. I'm training in my garage, because of the flexibility that it gives me. So period. Second one, Tesla. I'm buying Tesla. You see that mark over there of 700? I put that in because if it hits 700, I'm buying a little more. I'm loading the truck. So this was a little inflated, okay? When it was hovering around 900, I'm like, I'm not buying this thing. there's no way I'm buying it, because you see this the RSI, it was trading really high on the overbought. So I don't like to buy when things are above the 70 RSI line. I like to buy when it hits that 30 line, like very close. Maybe tomorrow. Look, it's trading at 710. So we're going to open at 710. Nothing is preventing this thing from hitting 600. In fact, if it hits 600 or 650, I'm buying more. I'm thinking if this is gonna probably reverse. If you see this, is probably it's hitting the oversold, so it usually bounces in there. But look at it, like it has been only, like if we go to the 3-year, I might not show it, but if we go to the yearly, let's just add one. Let's just do this. Let's just add a time frame. Let's do a 2-year and day, and let's do this. Okay, so now 2-year. Look how many times this thing hit an oversold condition since like March 2 years ago. It was one time here, and probably one time here. Folks, what do you want to do when Tesla hits an oversold condition? You want to load up that truck. You want to load the truck. It doesn't matter what you tell me. You have to buy. This is how you make the money. You have to buy when days like this occur. At 8.5% drop, that's a $66 drop per share on Tesla. So folks, load up that truck, because I think this is going to be a great buy. My second buy, Palantir. Folks, technically speaking, this was high when it hit 45, and if you had it since $10 and you didn't sell at 45, I mean, that's not good for you. But again, if you believe on this company, and I think that this is one really good company that's going to change the industry because of all the analytics that offer, I think this is going to be the future coming up, because we need analytics to understand the surroundings and improve things. Anything that you think can be improved, but with the power of analytics, Palantir is going to be there. So again, I'm loading the truck when it hit 27, 25, 26. I'm loading the truck over here. I'm actually buying it. We're also getting to the oversold condition here. So everything that was technology dropped today. Amazon dropped. I didn't buy any Amazon because, like, look, it's been trading, it's been stabilizing. It's probably gonna touch the 3,000 level. I'm gonna continue to buy it if it drops. But it's clear when you see this right here. Target, Simon Property, Caterpillar, Disney, CCIV, well, but this one is just, Troi Capital. This is the SPAC for, what is it, Lucid, I think it is. And then AAL. These things are green because the rotation, like it's happening, okay? So if you have any of this, continue to hold, think about it, because this is going to be, this is probably going to continue to go up. They're probably going to recover. The vaccine's rolling out. Things are going to change. Things are getting better. So I recommend that you get in the boat and that you continue to buy. Hold. Don't sell. Don't panic sell. It doesn't help anybody. Days like this should be taken into advantage. And folks, I mean, like this one right here, this is great. Look at the candle. Look at that candle. It's like one of the big ones, and the volume, I mean, it's there, like it's one of the biggest red candles in the last year. Okay, so I would take advantage of this opportunity. I bought slowly. I ended up buying like 10 Tesla shares today. I bought another 200 from Palantir. I ended up buying 50 from Peloton, and then I ended up buying a little bit of the rotation stocks that I have. One last one that I want to touch today is Apple. This has been destroyed since it hit 145. I ended up buying back when this thing was like 115, 120, so I'm still up in the green, not by too much. But again, folks, I mean, like every time Apple crosses that 50, it bounces. It crosses. It never hits this one. It never hits the 200. Now, if we hit this 200, I'm buying with margin, because Apple is solid. This is not going anywhere. Everybody has an iPhone. And think of the stuff you use, right? I mean, use this opportunity to remind yourself that you don't sell just because everybody's panic selling. If you're using these things, if you believe in the company, if you understand the financials behind the company, don't go sell it. Think long term. This is a long term view. People don't just make Wall Street. They don't make the money day trading. That's all crap. I mean, they stick to it. They know they have to make their money fast, but they do it because they talk to each other and they do their things, whatever. But invest. You do your own research, okay? You're gonna do your own research. You believe on whatever you believe, you buy. You're gonna do this. Your due diligence, and you're gonna make sure you invest on the stuff you believe. I'm just giving you my opinion. I think that this is what it's gonna happen. Use these opportunities to buy, and I'm gonna be making a video of my M1 Finance portfolio. I'm gonna be sharing the pies with you guys. If you want it, that's a new thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my link. The link's gonna be down below if you wanna actually use my pies. But so folks, I mean, like, just use this opportunity to buy. Don't sell. Do little by little, and it's gonna be good for you. So I hope you had a good day, and tomorrow we'll probably see how the market opens. See you later, folks.